power, mystery, and a mask that hides more pain than pride. On the surface, the front man looks like a man in control, orchestrating the Squid Game with precision. But behind that mask is a storm of trauma, betrayal, and a past that's far darker than we imagined. Season 1 gave us a glimpse. Season 2 and 3 tore the mask off completely, showing us that being the front man isn't about power, it's about pain. This is the tragic unraveling of Hwang and Ho. And today, we're diving deep into the reasons why it sucked to be the front man. Hwang and Ho isn't just a character. He's a symbol of how power corrupts, how pain can twist you into something unrecognizable. Being the front man looks like control. But as we've seen across 3 seasons, it's actually the loneliest, darkest role in the game. He's lost everything, his brother, his values, his soul. And yet he keeps wearing the mask. Because in Squid Game, there are no winners, only survivors. And sometimes surviving is the worst fate of all. Reason 1. He never wanted the job. No little boy dreams of becoming a masked killer. Ho didn't choose this life. He survived the game once, and instead of getting freedom, he got promoted to hell. He was handed a mask, a gun, and a title, but no way out. From that day forward, he wasn't a man. He was a function. A pawn. You can feel it in the way he pauses before giving an order, like something inside him is screaming no. But he keeps going. Because in Squid Game, survival is slavery with a better uniform. And that mask? It's not armor. It's a tombstone. Reason 2. He betrayed his own morals. Ho was a cop, a man of justice. He fought for truth, protected people. That was who he was. Now he watches innocent people beg for their lives, and he orders their execution. He's become what he swore to fight. And you see it in the silence after each game, when he sits alone, staring at nothing. He's not proud. He's not in control. He's grieving the man he used to be. Because the worst betrayal is when you betray yourself. Reason 3. He lives under constant surveillance. He may look like the boss, but he's just another player. The VIPs watch his every move. They test him, corner him, control him. There's no freedom, only illusion. Even in his own quarters, he's not safe. Every breath is monitored. Every hesitation punished. Imagine living every second knowing your life can be taken with a whisper. He doesn't sleep. He can't. Because the price of disobedience is death. Reason 4. He destroyed his bond with his brother. Ho wasn't just his brother. He was his heart. And in Season 2, that heart broke. When Ho finds the truth, Ho is forced to choose the system or blood. And he pulls the trigger. Even if Ho survived, Ho didn't. The look on his face after that shot, it wasn't victory. It was death in slow motion. Because the moment you kill the person you love, you stop being a person at all. Reason 5. He's haunted by every player's suffering. He knows what it feels like to be a player. The fear, the hunger, the hopelessness. But now he's forced to watch it over and over again. He sees the pain in their eyes. He hears their last words. He remembers the winners who came before and how they fell apart. He couldn't help them. He can't help anyone. And every name becomes another ghost in his mind. His memory is a cemetery. And it only grows. Reason 6. He can't escape even if he tries. The front man is a prisoner wearing velvet chains. He can't leave. The VIPs made that clear. They don't release valuable assets. They erase them. Ho tried once. Just once. And what happened after that left scars you can't see. Now he doesn't run. He doesn't resist. Because hope is dead. And he buried it himself. Reason 7. He became what he hated. He hated the game once. Hated its cruelty, its twisted logic. But now he runs it. Orders executions. Stands silent as people beg. And the worst part? He's numb. He doesn't cry anymore. He doesn't flinch. And when you stop feeling pain, that's when you know you're already dead inside. He's not a man anymore. Just a shadow in a coat. Reason 8. He's alone in a room full of people. He's always surrounded, guards, screens, VIPs. But no one knows him. No one sees him. He talks to no one, trusts no one, loves no one. Even his voice is filtered, stripped of emotion. He could scream, and no one would hear. Because loneliness doesn't need silence. It just needs no one who cares. Reason 10. He lost who he was. Huang In-ho is a name rarely spoken. Because the man behind the mask is fading. He forgets what his voice sounded like. What made him smile. What he believed in. All that's left is duty. Orders. Silence. He looks in the mirror and sees a stranger. Because when you kill enough people, eventually you kill yourself too. Reason 11. He's constantly compared to his past. They call him the winner who turned. The VIPs whisper behind champagne glasses, laughing. They call him weak, predictable, corrupted. And he agrees. Because every time he gives an order, he remembers the boy who once believed in justice. That boy is dead. And now, the corpse is the one giving orders. Reason 12. He sees the system's lies firsthand. He thought the game had rules. Fairness. But now he knows, it's all a lie. VIPs change results. Favor certain players. The equal chance is just a sales pitch. He sees the wires, the edits, the cheats. And each time, a little more of his soul dies. Because he isn't just part of the lie. He's the one telling it. Reason 13. He's dispensable. They don't care about him. If he dies tomorrow, they'll put another man in that coat. The mask is what matters. Not the man behind it. He's not a leader. He's a costume. And knowing that he means nothing, that breaks him more than death ever could. He's not afraid to die. He's afraid that no one will notice when he does. Reason 14. He's hunted by guilt. He sees them in his dreams. Every player, every scream, faces, names, begging for mercy. And he hears himself say, "Continue the game." He wakes up drenched in sweat, gasping. But they never leave. They live in him. Because guilt doesn't need bars to become a prison. Reason 15. There's no redemption arc for him. Some characters find peace, redemption. But not in Ho. The system won't allow it. Every attempt to do good is punished. Every rebellion is crushed. He's too far gone. And he knows it. In the end, he's not the hero. Not the villain. Just the ghost who pulled the trigger.